This is Michael from Squeeze Marketing, and today I'm answering the question, what is digital marketing? Hopefully I've got a decent answer considering that Squeeze Marketing is a digital marketing agency, and this is what we do every single day. But I'm going to try and answer that question in 5 Chrome tabs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs here, and I hopefully can answer the question, what is digital marketing, in 5 tabs. So it starts with the website. Every business should have a website. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you're a public figure, an individual, a sole proprietorship, an LLC, a big corporation, whatever it is, you should have a website. So in the digital space of doing business, the website is your home base. It's your primary location where your content exists. It's where people will go to first almost every time when they want to see what you're about, or if they're looking for someone that does what you do and they happen upon you, it's usually that they're going to happen upon your website. So we always focus on the website first, and we try and make the website as informative as possible, the best possible representation of the business, the culture of the business, and then very focused on what the business does and what value they bring to the table. So for us, this is obviously the Squeeze page. A couple of key things here that are important to remember. You want contact methods and calls to action high up on the page. So you always want a contact method, primarily the phone number here, above the fold on the website. So what does above the fold mean? That's an old newspaper term. It's the top section of the newspaper, the top half of the front page. So that thing that you can see on the paper without doing anything. Same part of your website. Above the fold on the website means the part of the website that you see before you start scrolling. So you want to have a contact method, your primary preferred contact method, on the site above the fold. Then you need to draw people in. You need to have something that's visually dynamic that draws people in and incentivizes them to scroll down. We put some little arrows here, some words that float on top of a photo background. That's awesome. We've got some dynamic aspects on the page, a quick answer to what we do, and an option to dig in further. You want to give quick, easy answers, but you also want to provide those research-happy prospects with the opportunity to dig deeper. More information about us, pictures of the team, all of the team members and their bios are on here. Portfolio, this is kind of demonstrating some proof and demonstrating some examples of our particular skill set. So if you go to see all of our freshly squeezed clients, you can see our portfolio. You can get an idea of what our graphic design quality is. You can dig into what we've done for each one of these businesses. So you can see this is all the social proof when it comes to both technical proof. You can see what we've done. And then you can go, and I'll show you the social proof here on some of these other platforms. And so that's what you're trying to provide, is some proof that you're good at what you do, that you're capable of accomplishing what you say you can accomplish, while drawing people in with dynamic visual aspects of the website and plenty of calls to action and methods of contact. So we've got a contact us page that is part of this homepage, a form fill here, phone numbers here, that get in touch call to action. Get me a quote. Let's socialize. All these are calls to action. Some social proof with our what our clients say about us, testimonials. So this is the website for us. The couple of key things to remember with the website, some rules of thumb, are calls to action on every single page, preferably more than one method of contact per page. So usually that's going to be a form and the phone number posted, but also publicly post an email. Usually it's going to be an info@whatever.com. Make it easy for people who land on your website to understand what you do, figure out a little bit about your culture, and contact you easily. Those are the 3 things that are the most important for the website. Next up, we have social media. So for social media, we'll pull up Facebook here. And what we're going to look at on social media is the couple of things you must check the block on to make sure that you're not coming up short in the eyes of prospective customers or clients, and then the couple of things you can do that are best practices to increase your visibility. So when we look at the Squeeze Marketing Facebook page, what we want to do is we want to show people what we're about, show people a little bit about our culture up front, and then also show examples of our work. So this is the inside of our Charleston office. That's our wall mural. And then we've got lots of things on here, regular content. So the things that you need to check the block on, the about section, fill out everything, all of the information. You'll see the our story portion. Many people leave this blank. You have to go in and manually fill this out. It's not going to automatically pull from anything. Add everything on here. We're still filling out some of these things. We have a founding date, but we have a merger that we went through, and so that's a little shaky. We haven't added that in there yet, but fill out everything. The minimum address, messenger thing's going to pop up automatically. Phone number, business details. You want your basic business info, but also all the contact info, the more about section, general information, the our story. Put a link to your website in the our story section, and put a link to your website, or make sure the link to your website is also in the additional contact info. You want to have it in both places there. Make sure that your profile photo and your cover photo fit well in the canvas, the area they occupy on the page, and then from there, we can get into what kind of content you should be posting regularly. But from a digital marketing perspective, people expect you to post at least a couple of times per month, describe what you do, describe some client interactions, showcase your products or services, and just have some token activity at an absolute minimum. The best practice, what we found, is 5 to 7 posts per week, a nice even distribution of things going on in your area that show that you're connected to the community, highlighting your products or services, and highlighting client interactions to kind of showcase your professionalism, your ability to get done what you say you can do, and then things that are indicative of your company culture and the people that work there. There's also the option to run Facebook promotions and Facebook ads, but that gets a little bit more technical and in-depth on what you might be doing. We're running a current promotion for our March Madness charity bracket that we've got going on, and we usually have something going on for a particular push or project that we've got going on. We usually use social media ads to highlight those things as they come up, and so that's the social media side of things. That is one of the major aspects of digital marketing. This is just one platform, though. We can go through best practices for Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. Google Plus is going away now, so there's a couple of the things that are changing with the social media landscape there, and some other things that come up that are new, like leveraging Instagram stories the best way possible to maintain momentum and attention with your followership and client base. Those things are a little bit more technical, but what you need to know is people are on social media, people expect you to be on social media, and the general solution is, the rule of thumb is, post often, ideally once a day or more, no more than really 3 or 4 times a day. That starts to overload it. What we found is 1 to 2 times a day is great. Have all of your information in any place it'll go on each platform. Each platform's different with how they display business information. Go through the data fields, fill it all out thoroughly. All right, so that's steps 1 and 2 with digital marketing. We've got the website, we have social media. Next is Google search. All right, so a Google search page. Google search is how people find local businesses and services, local retail businesses, service providers, anything from home services to where to get their hair cut or where the closest grocery store is, whatever it is, especially when it comes to local businesses. Google search is of primary importance when it comes to digital marketing. So there's a couple aspects of it. We've gone through this in more detail in other videos, but the aspects you need to pay attention to on Google search are the organic search results down here. That's the normal search results. The maps section for local business searches, and the ads section. Those are the 3 most important sections of Google search. Being in ads captures the portion of the population that clicks whatever is first and meets their criteria. Being in organic search captures the portion of the population that doesn't like to click ads and only wants to click real search results. And then being in both captures the part of the population that will click an ad when it's convenient for them and answers what they're looking for, but prefers organic search results. So doing Google Ads and then having a good SEO program will get you in all of these three locations. So ads, that's Google Ads platform. Organic search results, that's affected by search engine optimization. And then maps is affected by both search engine optimization and a particular metric called citations, which we'll go over next. So you need to be doing SEO to be at the top of Google organic search results. You need to be doing Google Ads to be at the very top of the page in these Google Ads results. Google Ads are also excellent for increasing brand recognition in the area and making sure that your competitors are not showing up above you when people search for your own name. That is definitely not something you want to see. So branded Google Ads campaigns will keep you at the top for your own name, and a general Google Ads campaign will keep you at the top for more general search keywords. Search engine optimization gets you at the top of organic search results. Google Ads is near instant effects. Search engine optimization takes at least 4 months, usually 4 to 6 months to really start to get some page one effects for some keywords. All right, so we've gone over the website, brief discussion on social media, brief discussion on Google search and how to be visible there. The last thing that we're going to talk about, these last two tabs, is business directories and citations. So everyone is familiar with the primary analog business directory that's out there, yellow pages of the phone book. All right, so if you think of online business directories, they're just digital versions of your local yellow pages, and many of them cover every city that they can, and they're one large database, one large directory that can be focused locally. That's what most of these digital directories are. Now, it sounds complex, but you're more familiar with these than you think. One of the most popular digital directories is Yelp. The most popular digital directory is Google Maps. So Google Maps, Apple Maps, Bing, Yelp, Angie's List, City Local, EasyLocal.com. There's 350, around that many, business directories in the English language. And listing, every time a company's listed in one of those business directories and has a profile like this one on Google Maps, or has a profile like this one on Yelp, this is a citation. A citation is anywhere where the name, address, phone number, and ideally website link are listed in the same place on the same page for the business. And so Google Maps rankings have those citations, as Google can find them elsewhere on the web, as a primary metric in how highly up the Google Maps listing ranks on searches. And so what we do as part of our SEO program is we list all of our clients in every one of those online business directories, but this is definitely something that you can do on your own manually as well without having to pay for it. So if you want to try and figure out how to do that, get in touch with us. We'll give you some guidance and send you off to be able to do this for yourself on your own and improve your rankings on Google Maps and within these directories and on Google search overall. So the last aspect of this is being in the right business directories, because businesses get leads from these directories, especially the big ones, but they're doing a secondary benefit where they affect positively the Google search rankings and the Google Maps rankings for these businesses. So overall, the digital marketing is accomplished on Google search, social media, and business directories, but there are some other aspects within those platforms that we get into as well. Google Ads, Facebook ads, things like that involve pay per click and other techniques. So what we generally recommend people start with is always get your website up, get it looking as the best possible representation of your business. Make and fill out all of those social media profiles and put as much information about the business in there as you can and post as regularly as possible. And then list yourself in business directories that matter to you. The more, the better. And make sure that your Google Maps listing is active, verified, updated with photos. All the information is in there. And that is the best possible first step to having a solid digital marketing program. Once you've got the website, you're up on social media, you've got yourself in the right business directories, then you can start to get a little bit more fancy with deliberate SEO techniques, a Google Ads campaign, and some social media ads campaigns. So that's kind of the once over the world of what is digital marketing and how we make these businesses visible. Now, one of the most important parts about this is that all of this operates on the assumption that bringing people to your website and social media profiles actually results in more business. So how well that website is set up, how well the calls to action are placed, how informative and how good of a representation of you and your business that those social media profiles are, that is kind of a little bit more of an intangible aspect. It's harder to kind of nail down how to do that perfectly, but those are the aspects that determine whether or not people come from your website and turn into customers or clients. And so we have to get those things right and then drive traffic to those locations. So we always say, start with the website, build the social media profiles, get yourself listed in the right business directories, and then we start applying techniques like search engine optimization to have that website go up in Google search rankings, Google Ads to put you at the top of those search engine results pages and compete with others who are buying ads. Your competitors are buying Google Ads. And then also getting after the best practices on social media, publicizing different activities that the business is doing through social media ads. That's the way we look at a comprehensive digital marketing program for a local business. So that's the best thorough explanation we could give. I hope it's informative. If you have any questions, send me an email. Get in touch with us on Instagram right here, or there's our Facebook link as well. You can catch us at info@squeezemarket.com anytime you want, or send me a DM anywhere, and I'd be happy to help or answer questions. Thanks.